Peace, everybody. It's your boy. Let's talk. Be back with another video. All right, man. So let's get into this whole Tyrese situation. It just came to my attention that Tyrese was just recently arrested when he was in family court with his ex-wife Samantha Lee. He's in child support now because apparently he owes $73,000 that he didn't pay. He has $73,000 in unpaid back child support that he has to pay, and the judge held him in contempt, and he was escorted out the courtroom in handcuffs. Now, I'm looking at this stuff and I'm like, that's crazy, because they're saying that he can get out of jail. You know, all you gotta do is pay the 73 grand. Not only that, but he also has to pay an additional $7,500 for her court fees. So pretty much he's paying her child support, and he also has to pay their legal team for suing him. Like, what type of stuff is that? So you got to pay the court and her child support, and you also got to pay for her lawyer for them to be suing you, taking your money. That's absurd to me. And this is the reason why I tell y'all guys, like, be careful on this whole marriage thing. Like, I get it, marriage, especially if you're older, someone older like me, you know, like a middle-aged man, and you grew up watching like hardcore values and marriage and everything. You grew up wanting that stuff, so I can dig it. But y'all just gotta look at today's time. In today's time, it's not necessarily worth it to get married, especially here in the States. Like, it's not worth it at all. It's beginning to be not worth it anywhere on the planet, but definitely here in the States right now, it is definitely not worth getting married. If you love someone, y'all love each other, y'all union, then y'all can be together just like that. You don't have to have the courts. Who's to say, like, the courts should be in your business? If you really think about it, marriage has been going on for thousands of years, since human existence. But this whole court thing, being involved in marriage, this is something new. This only happened the last century or so. So why y'all putting all y'all stock and effort into something that just came about not too long ago, because of the fact that people have their own agendas? Because that's what this is really all about. So I say, if you're going to be with someone, don't get married. And if you do want to have like that union, then you can do that through the church. Y'all can have a ceremony, but you don't have to have the courts involved. The courts might say y'all may not be legally married, but who gives a fuck about what the courts think? Because legalities is one thing, but if y'all make y'all union under the eyes of God, then that trumps anything that man has to say, because God's law is above man's law. So all this stuff that is not legal, I really don't care about that stuff. Now y'all might say, well, what about the ramifications? What if something happens and, you know, the courts and society goes by the papers? Yeah, that may be a situation that could be a conundrum in those instances. But those the chance you got to take. That's something that you got to deal with. That's something that you say, all right, is it worth fighting for? Is it worth doing? Like, because that's only an aspect of it. Sure, you're supposed to think about the worst as well as the good. You know, you prepare for the best, but you hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. But I wouldn't just worry about that. I would just be married, be with my spouse or whatever, and just do like that and let the chips lay where they may. But as far as Tyrese having to pay this, like, he's getting dicked down, dirty. And it's sad because, like, Tyrese been a meme for the longest now. I remember when Tyrese used to be looked at like a high esteem. Now it's like he's getting made fun of. and the crazy kick about it is, you got his ex-wife Samantha Lee doing like red pill type content, talking about modern women and the things and the shady stuff that they do, At the same time, she's doing the exact same thing that she claims that other women do to men, and y'all be following her for it. So that shit is weird to me. I don't get things like that. But I say it's corny, it's messed up what they're doing to Tyrese, and hopefully he can get through this rut. Now I'm sure he can pay the $73,000. I know he don't want to, but he's not going to be able to continue to make money if he's sitting in jail. So I'm sure they're going to pay that off, and they're probably going to end up paying the legal team and everything anyway. But let this be a lesson to y'all. Learn from his mistakes. Let him be the example for you not to make those type of decisions, because as you can see, things like this happens all the time. And the kicker is, he said that when he met her, she was nothing. Not nothing, but she was just a pretty face. She had no type of stability. She had no background, no financial backing, no legacy, no nothing. And now, she got all this bread because of him. So I just think that it's a funny situation that we have here. But yeah, man, don't get married. Stuff like this makes me like, yeah, I'm not getting married. And if I do, the law definitely ain't gonna be in it. But that's all I got for now, guys. Let me know what y'all think. Drop y'all comments down below. Make sure I hit the like, subscribe, and hit the bell. I'll see y'all the next one. Peace.